I mean, they've gone so far. CNN, a reporter on CNN, Sarah Sidner, national correspondent, openly defended and made excuses on national television for the rioters.
I know people see violence and think that people are just taking advantage of the situation, and there may be some people who are. I don't know that every single person is doing this born out of pain, but I can tell you many people are. We've seen it. They don't know what to do with that emotion, so their response, especially young folks, is to lash out. And one of the young folks, we talked to him on your show. You had him on your show. A young man who was from Minneapolis who said, "Do you see all this damage here? You don't listen to us when we speak, so you listen to us now, don't you?" So acting out gets attention. And they know that because the other way hasn't gotten them the attention. It hasn't done anything. It hasn't changed anything. So they're hoping this will. Will it? I don't know. I was in Ferguson in 2014 for 3 months. We're back here again. Same scenario, just about. There wasn't a gun involved. There was a knee involved.
Acting out gets them attention. I almost don't even want to address all the stupid, factually incorrect things she said. Like she's still perpetuating this lie that Michael Brown in Ferguson was shot with his hands up saying, "Don't shoot." Didn't happen. Multiple autopsies showed the guy, Michael Brown, reached for the cop's gun. The gun went off in the cop car. Many, many eyewitnesses all saying the same thing. She's just perpetuating that lie. She's perpetuating this lie that there is some justification for the riots here. I don't even want to get into it. I just want to get into this really dumb bit of political philosophy, really dumb bit of parenting. She said, acting out gets attention. Yeah, that's true. Everyone who's ever met a teenager knows. Everyone who's ever met a toddler knows that acting out gets attention. But when you want to raise a good child, you don't give them attention when they do bad things, because that will reinforce the bad behavior. That will incentivize the bad behavior. And you know what happens then? You get more of it. But we don't know that. We don't know that anymore in our culture. We don't know how to raise another generation. That's why things have spiraled so far out of control. There's a connection here between the breakdown of the family and the breakdown of civil society. People have been predicting this for many years. It's not just about Orange Man bad. I know you want to blame all your troubles, if you're on the left, on President Trump, but it's not President Trump. And even if it were President Trump, America elected President Trump. The trouble about a representative democracy is you get representatives, and the representatives are representative of you, the voters. I think that President Trump is actually offering a little bit of hope to try to get back to something that we've lost. And I think that longing is why people elected him in the first place, to restore some law and order, to restore a sense of justice. But you can't be in a situation where you're indulging all of this terrible behavior. There is no justification for rioting. These are not genuinely wounded people who just want to be heard. No, they're degenerate criminals who are stealing people's property and killing people and setting buildings on fire. It's not compassionate to anybody to be nice to criminals. You remember we saw that video of the woman in Minneapolis sobbing because her neighborhood had been burned down and all the stores that she goes to have been burned down and all the places she frequents burned down. It's not compassionate to her to be nice to derelict criminals who should be rotting in prison for a very long time.